Hi everybody, welcome back. Coach B here, and I have some things to say. It's the beginning of a new year, of course. I'm sure nobody out there has gotten tired of hearing about that. 2025, super cliche, the beginning of a year. A lot of people are either pressured to or feel like they are required to, or maybe even are motivated to have some kind of resolution to the new year. What are they going to do? What are you going to do differently this year? How are you going to improve yourself? What are the steps that you're going to take? Well, I'm going to make a resolution. My resolution is I'm going to work out more. All right, but what does that mean? I'm going to get a raise in my job. Okay, but how? Well, I'm going to eat less potato chips, and you know what? January is like dry January, so I'm not going to drink this month. That's actually probably the easiest one that you can do because you have set yourself a goal. You've said, this January, I am not going to drink. It's clear cut. It's straightforward. You've set yourself a goal. You know how to obtain your goal, and you also know if you fail your goal or not. This January, I'm not going to drink. Therefore, today if you drink, you failed. But if you didn't drink today, you succeeded. Tomorrow if you drink, you failed. But if you don't drink tomorrow, you succeeded again. Every day that you continue this, I don't drink, I don't drink, I don't drink, success, 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 success. Or, I don't drink today, I don't drink tomorrow, but you know what? I drank the next day. Okay, 2 successes, 1 failure. This is the key to actually doing something. Like if you have a goal, if there's something that you want to do, we all know it's such a cliche, but it needs to be said because it happens every year. Oh, it's a new year. I'm going to start doing X. But what do you actually do to put yourself in a position to achieve that? Like, where do you draw the line and say, this is my goal, and how do you hold yourself accountable for that? And that's really one of the key things. So I've been a teacher and an instructor and a coach for a bunch of different companies since 2004. So over 20 years now. And one of the things that we see time and again is that if you give yourself just an obscure goal, you're going to fail. But if you give yourself a goal and how to define your goal, way better chance of success. So let's think about this. Let's say my goal this year is to work out more. Now on January 1st, if I say, I'm going to work out more this year, what does that mean? Is 3 times more? Do I have to know how many times I worked out last year to know that I worked out more this year? Like, what did I set myself up for success, or did I just create an arbitrary thing? Yeah, it sounds good. I should probably exercise more because exercising is good for my health, and being healthy is good for me and keeps me alive longer. But how am I going to hold myself accountable to that? How do you hold yourself accountable when you create new goals? It's pretty impossible unless you set specific tiers of your goals. And it sounds kind of simple, but here's the thing, pros and cons. Let's say at the beginning of this year you said, I'm going to work out more. And working out more means I'm going to work out 3 times a week. I have 7 days, at least 3 of those days I'm going to work out. And so my goal this week is to work out 3 times. Okay, let's say you get to the end of the week, it's Sunday. How many days did you work out? 1. Well, yeah, you failed, right? But why did you fail? Well, I'm actually busier than I thought, or, something came up, or there were plans that were thrown to me that I had to adhere to. At least you know why you failed, and you can use that to be successful in the future. The next week you can say, I'm going to work out 3 times this week, and I'm going to do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if something comes up and somebody says, hey, you want to go for drinks after work? And you say, it's Wednesday, I have to go work out, but I could meet you later. You're setting yourself a goal, but you're also giving yourself something to judge if you are succeeding or not. And that's what a lot of us don't do. A lot of us don't give ourselves a scale in which to measure if we're being successful or not. It's so simple to just create goals or amendments or resolutions. But if we don't hold ourselves accountable, then how do we know if we've succeeded? And another thing, key tip to keep in mind, if you don't succeed, that is not necessarily a critical failure. It just means, why didn't I succeed? And how can I do better? What can I do better next week? I didn't succeed this week. So what can I do next week? I've mentioned I've been an instructor, I've been a teacher, I've been a coach for a lot of different companies. This year, I am going to start my own company. I'm going to start coaching one-on-one with people. And one of the things that I need to do is make myself goals and then see where I fall in line. That could be a weekly goal, it could be a bi-monthly goal, it could be a monthly goal. But for example, let's say, okay, this month I need to get 5 clients. So this week I need to get 2. So then I set myself up a plan. And at the end of the week, if I haven't gotten 2 clients, then I can reflect and say, why? Why didn't I get them? Was my plan faulty? Did I not reach out enough? How can I improve? It doesn't mean that I have failed. It just means that I didn't meet my goal. What do I need to do to reach my goal? And it's seems simple, but it is actually very difficult to hold yourself accountable. But if you set yourself simple goals every day, every week, every month, then instead of saying, you know what, in 2025, I'm going to exercise more. What you could really say is, you know what, this week, I'm going to exercise 3 times a week. And if you do, awesome. Do it again next week. And do it again the week after that. And if you do that in like 3 or 4 weeks in a row, maybe you can work out 4 times a week. Or, you know what, this month, I'm not going to drink because it's dry January. Okay, but at the end of January, what if you went another week? What if you went another 2 weeks? And if you don't, okay, you don't. But give yourself goals. If you hit them, congratulations. And if you don't, reflect on why you didn't and what can you do to change that. And that's what I'm here to do to help you guys with. If you need help with that, if you want to talk, I offer sessions. First one is always free if you're a new client. And yeah, let's work together. It's a new year. It's a very exciting time. A lot of possibilities. Let's see where we can go together. I'm Coach B. We'll see you next time.